This is an undersea map. As a kind of test for ourselves, we deemed it important to show that not only the upper plate had to fit properly together, but the undersea had to spread in a logical, reasonable pattern that we could see and understand as rational humans. Do you see those lines in the undersea which, beyond information, show direction? The direction of movement apart and away from the rifts. In fact, it's like a movement diagram, isn't it? It's not my diagram. It was made over many years. Others may be better, but I haven't seen better. For this demonstration, we will accept it wholly. We will only and exclusively move the continents back along these lines, where there is lines, and where the lines are not clear, not totally clear, we simply will sustain the same direction, not change direction. Certain undersea areas are clearly upper plates, but are now underwater. Some are broken up, like here, east of Australia, around New Zealand. We've tried to take these into account. Others in the future will do this far better than this. We're moving now. Let me point out that the newer undersea near the rifts is smoother and more regular than the older land further away from the rifts. Here in the Atlantic, the rift goes right up the middle. And by that rift, the spreading is also smoother. Then as we get to the older spreading on each side, it gets more irregular and chunky. That's because the newer rift spreading is deeper and happening more quickly, more regularly. The ocean around Antarctica is 100% new ocean. It's all new, regular, and nearly flat. There's not even a hint of subduction here. Not even science argues for subduction in this area. And this spread circumnavigates the whole globe. Sort of a clincher, isn't it? For there to be subduction anywhere, there would have to be subduction here. New spreading in the Pacific moves nearly twice as fast as the Atlantic, so it's even smoother and more regular and very deep. Why is the older left side of the Pacific more irregular and shallower and dotted with uplands? Because this process was evolutionary in nature. It didn't just start one day, it evolved. It's an ongoing process. When the Earth was smaller than our moon, even then gases manufactured on the Earth's inside, like all other elements, erupted to the outside. Heavy in oxygen, hydrogen, nitrogen, and carbon dioxide, these gases in time became trapped by an increasingly cool upper atmosphere. Cool because of our younger, cooler sun. Oxygen and hydrogen joined to fall back onto the surface as rain. In time, this water cooled the upper plate. The action of oxygen and hydrogen releases electrons into the atmosphere, overcharging and energizing it. That's where we get lightning. The carbon dioxide was then the natural food for early plant life. Before you knew it, well, like a billion years, the water covered the Earth completely for at least 200 million years. This water cover and thickening crust and small sun produced our first and only ancient ice age. The thin crust thickened. It continued to crack and spread, making vast undersea valleys. The water settled into these new valley spreads, and the unspread land was left high and dry around the new shallow warm seas. These shallow warm seas were freshwater seas, in which evolved freshwater fish.